What's going on YouTube? My name is Johnny. I wanted to show you guys the DataTables plugin. This is a beautiful, very professional looking theme that offers tremendous functionality, everything we saw in the previous videos and more. You can download it here. The link will be in the description. So looking at the HTML to the left, unlike Bootstrap table, you must initialize a DataTables table in the JavaScript. You can see we're calling the construction function on the display class. I'll show you how this class styles the table later in this video. Once we add some data, looking at the browser to the right, you can see we have no data. Several features are enabled by default, however, searching, paging, ordering, and info. You need to explicitly disable these if you don't want them. To do so, go down to your JavaScript. We'll call the searching option first. We'll set that equal to false. And when we save that, you could see in the top right of our table, the search bar is no longer there. We could do that for the next three options as well. So when we save that, you can see we have a bare table. I do want these options enabled, however, so I'll just comment them out. Alright, so now let's fill this table with some data. We will load the external data source via the Ajax option. That will be set equal to an object. We'll say URL. And we're loading in the same JSON file we loaded in our previous video. Then we have to say data source, set it to an empty string, and it's set to an empty string because the JSON file itself is the list we need. Alright, so now we can extract data from this source. We just have to say columns, set that equal to a list. The first column we'll want is player. So when we save that, we could see we have the player names in alphabetical order. So we'll do the same for the next 5 columns. Alright, when we save that, we could see we have all 6 of our columns here. Now that we have some data, you'll notice how this table is styled. The display class is a shortcut for calling 4 different styling classes. And those classes are striped, hover, order column, and row border. Striped enables zebra striped rows. Hover is the same as table hover as we saw in the previous videos. Order column highlights the column being ordered upon. In this case, it's the first column, player. Row border adds a border under each row. Those are the 4. There's one more I like to use occasionally. It is cell border. I'll add that one right in here to show you what it looks like. We save that. That's the same as table bordered as we've seen in previous videos. I think it looks a little bit better without it, so we'll take that out for now. Alright, so by default you'll notice the first row is ordered upon in increasing order. In the past videos we've been ordering on the points column in decreasing order. So to do that, we'll use the order option. Set that equal to a list inside of a list, and the points column is the 0, 1, 2, third indexed column, and we'll say decreasing order. Save that. There we go. That's the table we've seen in the past. Alright, so exporting data, super easy to do here. We just have to set the DOM option equals to BFR tip, and then add some buttons here. And the 5 standard buttons are copy, CSV, Excel, PDF, and print. When we save that, we can see all of those there. Say if we want to print our table in which the table is sorted by assist in decreasing order, we can easily do that. Perform the sort and then print. And there we go, that's the list we want. James Harden had the most assists. Russell Westbrook had the second most assists. We can exit that out. Say we want an Excel sheet with the same sorting mechanism. Could save that to our local file system, and then there it is. Harden's the first, Russell Westbrook is second. Alright, so the last thing is column visibility control. We saw that in the last video, dynamically hiding and showing columns. That's simply a button called column viz. We'll save that, and there it is. We can dynamically hide and show certain columns. If we wanted to see the table we introduced in the first video with just player, team, and points, there that is. And let's say right off the bat when we load the page we want only these columns to be shown. We can simply use the column depths option. We'll say targets. We're trying to hide the 0, 1, 2, 4, and 5 indexed column. We're saying visible false. So when we save that on the page load, there we go, and if we want to see those columns, we can dynamically show them using that button over there. That's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys in this video. DataTables is probably your best option for generating tables for a professional website. It has all the capabilities of Bootstrap table, plus more. I encourage you to look through the documentation to see what else you could do with this plugin. That's it. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.